Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 11 of the Minecraft series. I have done a little bit off camera and I want to show it here, showcase the small improvements and the small things that I have done here to get ready for this and this episode and also some upcoming episodes in the future. So let's showcase it. One thing that you will be able to see from here is I have officially gotten the jungle trees that I want for the island across the way. I don't have to worry about the jungle trees anymore. It is perfect. I am very happy with it. And something that I have done as well is I have just put some lanterns and put some fence posts with some lanterns around the island to try to light it up the best that I can, because it is honestly pretty dark over here. And I guess I'll do this for now just to keep mobs from spawning, but ultimately torches will not be the way that I do that. So that is the first thing that I have done. I love it. I'm very happy with the trees. I plan on connecting all of those trees to make a little treehouse jungle biome, a little makeshift jungle biome. So I'm very happy with that. Another thing that I have done is right here, I have the outline of a home. I decided that I wanted to go with a circle look-ish, like a circle-ish type of look, with a path going down to the bridge to take us across the way. So I think it's going to look great. I'm not the best builder. The bridge would say otherwise. I will say that I am actually very impressed with the bridge, to be completely honest. I think it looks really good, but that is not the typical looking bridge for me, that's not the typical looking build for me. I am very, very subpar at building. So I'm really happy with what I've done, and hopefully I can continue the builds and continue them looking awesome and very good. Now, what do I want to do? First thing is first, I want to farm up a little bit and also show what I have done at the chest side of our little base here. Now, it's nothing super special. Obviously, I'm still just running off of this little makeshift situation here, but I have now made a food/farming chest, and for some reason there's gold in there, but yes, a food/farming chest. I feel like it's just easiest to have this all separated. I also have a resource chest, this chest over here, which is kind of just whatever, and then we have the building blocks chest as well. So things are looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. One thing that I can do is get some wheat and breed some of our animals over here. So this will be good. Come on, there we go. And that should be good. Some cows as well. Clearly, I have done a little bit off camera, not only with the island, not only with this creating the circle for the house, but I've bred some animals as well, so that is good. I need to get a few seeds so that I can do the chicken, breed the chicken over here, so that is what I am going to do now. Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. So that is all good. We have 48 wheat, and honestly, farms are kind of becoming self-sufficient. I have been running around grabbing up the sugarcane every time that I notice it grows. I don't do it always, but if I remember it, I will. And holy smokes, do I have a lot of sugarcane. I mean, stacks and stacks of it. So I'm pretty happy with that here. And I guess that I can just do that. Perfect. But yeah, a lot of sugarcane. Also, quite a few potatoes as well. So that's always nice to have. Oops. Yeah, it's always nice to have this here. I've already done that, and boom. And there we go. So it's always nice to have a little bit of extra food. Obviously, I am running low on steak. I have one piece left. So potatoes are kind of going to be the what I'm going to be using here for the next little while. Now, what I wanted to do for this episode is start on the outlines of our little base here. Because I think that that is going to be the right thing to do. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that is obviously we're going to get a door going. And I'll just make the door now just to have it. I really like the jungle door. I like this little cutout that they have. But yeah, so this is what I plan on doing. Obviously, just making a, I guess the reason that I'm doing this, just for your knowledge. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus here. The reason why I am making it a circle is because I've done a circle base in the past, and I actually just really like the functionality of it and the space. And it also just looks better than a square. You know, I feel like that's true. It's just going to look that much better than just a square or rectangle base. So this is my plan. This is the plan that I am going with. There we are. Boom. And I can just break that with my fists. There and there. So we now have that going. Now, what I would like to do is I don't know how I would do it, but I wonder, what if I just do this? Wherever there is a one piece of wood, I wonder, what if I went up with actual jungle wood, just like that? I think that's not too bad, to be honest with you. I think that that is actually pretty decent looking. I will definitely have to texture the place. Right now, I'm just going to fill in the, some of the blank spots that I have here. I'm just going to fill in the outline of what I want the house to look like. And then down the line, I can always adjust and course correct. I think that's going to be number one, is what you see here will not be the final result for the house. It's just getting an outline in place so that I can go off of something. I'm somebody who likes to be able to see an outline, or likes to see an outline and then can kind of adjust as needed from there. So here we go. Come on. And we are now finished with the outline of the house. And quite honestly, it doesn't look that bad. And do I want to go up 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And what if I went up 5? What does it feel like when you're in it? Yeah, probably I'm going to go up 1. I'm going to choose to go up 1 more. There we are. And I will just go along and do it this way. 4 is good, but it kind of does feel a little bit like you're cramped into it. I do plan on going up with some slabs for the roof because I want to kind of stick to the jungle theme. I feel like the savanna biome feels like another jungle. Is it crazy for me to say? I don't know. I feel like the savanna biome is really a biome that does feel like jungle. It feels like it's supposed to be that way with this type of wood and all of that stuff. So hopefully this will look good. How is that? For some reason, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it's not right. There we go, and there we go. Beautiful. And then I will do this. I think that's fine. It looks textured. Do I have any sand? I have 24 pieces of sand, which is not going to be enough for what I'm looking to do, but it will be enough for now. I'm not overly worried about, about the glass at this current moment. But for right now, I think that this is perfect. The one bad thing about building the way that I built this is I can't put chests in the middle, so I'm going to have to put chests on either side of the middle and somehow fill in the open space. I suppose I could technically put the chest in the middle, but I'm not going to. And I will figure out how to fill up that open space. Probably a bed or an enchantment table or an anvil or something in the middle, a furnace. You know, there will be things that I can do to do that. So for now, I'm just going to put the glass. I'm going to put the glass into the chest, and I am going to try my best to focus on... Wow, I have so much jungle wood. I would prefer not to use jungle wood for sticks. I would like to use birch for sticks because I'm never going to use birch wood. I am never going to use birch ever a day in my life, and there we go. I'm going to build, or make, sorry, a few jungle fences. I will probably just, make 2 stacks. That's easy. I have so much jungle wood that I am not worried about it. So I want to focus on the roof first now that I'm thinking about it. There. And I can do this. And I feel like I need a little overhang. So that is what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this correct? I feel like I needed to not do the overhang on the same level. If I'm going to do an overhang, I need to do the overhang a block lower. Should be my plan. Here we go. A little bit silly on my part. Probably... I knew that was not going to look right. I was just doing it anyways. That was dumb. That was a dumb move. So I think I should do the overhang there. And it will look decent. I don't need this here for now. I wish there was an easier scaffolding, I guess, but I don't have bamboo. There... Yeah, that's fine. Boom, boom. I'm being very inconsistent. This is probably... See, now... This is where I have a problem. This is where I, like, genuinely, just full transparency, this is where I absolutely have a problem. I just struggle. I struggle so much with building out these parts of the build. So, like, this looks good, right? And then I'm going to do that, and that looks good. That looks good. For now, maybe I just follow... Maybe I just follow the outline of the house. And then we can adjust it as needed later on. Perfect, okay. Yeah, this is good. There, 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 there. And then as we move around and as we don't like it or whatever we choose, we can always course correct and we can always adjust. So there we go. That is perfect there. Now, one thing that I want to do is right here, I want to add a little bit of texturing on these. And I can always do that as well. But on every piece of real wood, I want to add some texturing. That's not going to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And that is more of what I'm talking about. Now, what if I did that and that? And then I'm going to do the same thing on the back side. That and that. We're going to come over and we're going to do the same thing there and there. And then the same thing on the other side as well. On that and that. So that looks decent. And then I will connect it just like that. So on the overhang, I will connect. There. And we can do that there. And there we go. And then this is a little bit different. Or do I do it that way? Personally, on this side, I actually liked it more one in. So connected like that. But I could, no, because those are going to connect. That wouldn't look right. Now, what if I came over here? And honestly, I actually don't like that there either. I think I'm going to connect it to a block, kind of like how I did it on that other side. I think this looks right. Whereas the overhang is just an overhang, right? So I don't need to connect it. I want to connect it like this. There. And let's see what that looks like from an outside view. Not terrible. It's not, listen, okay, I say not terrible. It could be worse, is my point. It literally actually could be worse. So this is not a bad look right now. But what I do want to do at this point is, first of all, let's get some more slabs. I think that is a fair... That is a fair move. And let's eat some food right here. There we go. And I can up, up, up. Okay. So how do we want to do it? For now, I'm just going to follow the outline of the house. I don't want to go on that, so I'm just following the outline, right? Yes, perfect. Then if I want to go up one, I can go up one as well. There we go. There. And I think I will end up going up one. Just as an FYI. Can you notice? See, you can't really see it. I might have gone up one too high. I went up 5 blocks. Oh my god, I have gotten so many of these pillagers, or whatever these are called, spawning. Like, literally, I have 4 or 5 bottles of Bad Omen. There we go, and I just got another one. It's insane. But I do think that I went up one too high. Which is a little bit of a shame. Little bit of a shame that I have to take it all the way back down. But hey, I'm making great progress here. I'm very happy with this. And typically, this kind of happens with me. Once I get in the groove, right? Once I understand what my goals are, what I'm trying to do, I tend to be able to like put it into it takes me some time, right? But it does take me time. I will always admit, like, yes, I struggle building, but eventually I actually tend to be okay at it. And I just need to be confident with that, right? I'm not confident. That's the issue, is I'm not confident with my building ability. And obviously now to post a YouTube video of me building is a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm building. I don't find myself to be that good of a builder. So I'm just not super confident with it. But hey, this is turning out a-okay. Now, the reason I made an iron axe is because I am almost level 30, and I would love to make a pickaxe and an axe enchanted. I would love to enchant a level 30 enchant. There we go. How does that even happen? I think the wood is phenomenal, by the way. I love the choice of jungle wood for this. Quite frankly, I'll just admit it. It was a no question. Like, it was a no-brainer that I was going to use jungle wood for this build. As soon as I did the bridge in jungle wood, and I just realized how much it fits the biome. Like, do you guys agree with that? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys agree that jungle wood just fits the acacia biome? Because that's how I feel. My personal opinion is jungle wood does. It just fits. Now, what I am going to do is I believe I'm going to go up one more. Or two more, sorry. So I'm going to do like this. Just like this. There. And then at some point, I will just be able to flatten it out. Just like that. So, yeah. So I want to go up one more for the middle piece. I am continuing to follow the same pattern. I'm running into this little weird part right here, but I think that actually it makes sense. There. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I screwed, one more. Like that. Yes. Okay, good. And now I believe that I can just flatten it out. Like that. Just like that. And there we go. Now, what you always can do, and then I will do this. One tip for you. If you ever feel like something is screwed up or whatever, you can always just go up one or a few blocks just to make sure and just to see. And I do think that it looks good. Oops, strip that log. I can just make that into a plank. So we got one there, one there, one there, one there. Awesome. And then I can take this up. Take this wood up 1 block as well. Just to give that roof a tiny bit of additional texture. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be at least, you know what? I don't think that we want it going up by 1. No, it doesn't need to go up by 1. My thought would be by maybe even going up a little bit more, but I think that this is perfectly fine. And the idea for me here would be maybe like a copper. Do I have any copper? I'm actually not sure if I do have any copper. One moment, just checking my phone here. Nope. Okay, yeah, so going up a little bit, or sorry, not going up, but copper would be interesting. I'm thinking about adding, like, how do I want to add lighting into it? And I was wondering if like a chain or a copper chain would look good. Because I can do that. And chain. No, not chain. Copper. Copper chain. Because what I could do is just, or my plan is, right in the middle, putting a copper chain down with a lantern on it. And that copper chain will make it look pretty good, in my opinion. So there, and then I can just grab the 2 in here, and that is going to at least light up that much. So I think it looks good. It looks right. For now, I can also get some natural light coming in. I'm happy that I shrunk it down by 1 block. I think that is that was the right move. Shrinking it by 1 block, and I can grab this glass. And stained glass. What stained glass would look good? I don't know. I'm trying to think what stained glass would look good with jungle wood. And for right now, I don't actually know the answer to that. Now, what if, let's just see, what if I did something like this? There, I don't think that would be the way to do it. And it would be something like this. So you go up and then you sleep. I don't know. This is kind of just now me trying to throw in a few extra texturing pieces, but something that I do want to do that will give me XP and levels as well, so I kind of need to do it anyways, is I want to go and grab copper. I don't know, or I'm trying to think of where a, what's it called, would be. Trying to think of where a, wow, yeah, that actually looks, I'm really happy with this little place right here. I think it looks good. I could even go up. See, I would say I could go up 1 more, but then I have a weird roof where I can't put the, then I have a weird roof. So I'd actually prefer not to go up 1 more. If I were to go up, like if I were to continue the, like the spirally, or if I were to continue the roof, I would want to try to go 2 more up. I can always give it a shot off camera. There's some copper. Yeah, I'm fine. I also forgot that I don't have armor. My armor is almost broken, so I definitely need to get that figured out. And I'm sorry for mining in the dark. It just kind of is what it has to be. No, it is not, because I have some torches. There we go, and I can continue it going this way. But honestly, this was a pretty good, like, productive-ish episode, quite frankly. I mean, we made the house. We now can start to move into the house by making chests, sorting chests, and doing everything that way. The good news is it's the starter house, so some of the feedback that I will get is, man, that's an awfully small place. Which I agree. I would have to agree with you that it is awfully small. The ceilings are awfully short. There's not actually that much room for expansion. So the way that I'm going to have to expand, if I so choose to, is down. Which is not necessarily, like, ideal. But that is what it is. There. And how did I only get... I only got 5 pieces of coal? That literally can't be true. Weird. Okay. There, I can put those in there. And right now, I have lanterns. Yes, I have lanterns left over. Wonderful. Okie dokie. And copper chain. I'll get 4 of them. So that's not too bad. It's sort of low. It also sort of doesn't necessarily look the greatest ever because it's just not great. But it's not actually how I thought it was going to look, unfortunately. I thought it was going to look a little bit better than that. So I'm going to give something a shot. How is this? I don't even know how I did this. Be like this, and then it would be... Basically, you go 1 up on each side, so it would be like this. Like this, I think. How is that floating? So this is where it starts to get a little bit weird, is actually... Let me think real quick. Okay, so it goes... It's 1 step, and then it would actually technically be... What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I screwing something up? I am way over time. I'm at 33 minutes. I think I'm screwing something up. I don't love what I'm doing here. But this is fine. Okay. So like this. And then it would go up 1. I basically just did exactly what I had already done. Like that. So it's 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oops. I am struggling here. Okay, how does this work? It needs to go like this, and then I need to do that. That's how it needs to work. Okay, sorry. That took me a second. I know I just completely stopped talking, but that, there was, trust me, that needed to happen. There, and then like this, and then like that. And now go up one more. Like so. And how does that look now? See, my fear is that that's going to be too tall. No. Actually, that looks great. I'm actually really happy with that. And now what I can do is get this chain. I can connect the chain. Basically, I did all of that just to move the light fixture up one. And it was worth it, in my opinion. Now, I can also make this look a slightly better as well by just doing a few things. Really, this episode, I mean, it's just a texture episode, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Like that. And then what if I actually didn't do that? And what if I did like a little boom? And what if is that too much? It looks like a chandelier. I'm going to leave it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments, to be honest with you. This actually kind of fully, it's on the same level as when I did the chain before. Awesome. Awesome. That's great. That is great. But ladies and gentlemen, that is, honestly, that's going to be the house for right now. Now, I understand that it's a little bit small. I understand that it's not necessarily the biggest, the biggest thing that I've ever done or the best looking house that you've ever seen. But for now, I think that it's actually really good and I'm really happy with it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this one. And I will see you in episode number 12.